Alright, let's check our little miner, shall we? See how it's going. Oh, level 0, so it's finished. Let's look at the chassis, and oh my, we got some ores here, some lead, some ore, a lot of iron, copper, tin, a bunch of coal, 24 diamonds, headstone, lapis and 33 ruby. Since this is not silk touch, and when you break it with a normal pickaxe, not a with fortune, it just gives you 1. So this means that this thingy hit 33 blocks of ruby ore. If I had the silk touch it and process it, I'm gonna have a good amount of chrome for me already. And diamond is the same. But since in more uranium. But to tell the truth, since this is a single player and there is no other people around, gregte is something that I always kind of don't do. That is simply destroy all the environment. Don't care about anything. I think this is the area. So I can just simply place like 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and mine everything out and don't have a single care in the world, because after all, this is not gonna affect any other player or anything else, so there is really no reason for me to actually don't mine everything. Let's close the holes here so my stuff don't fall to the bedrock. Now let's retrieve it and go home. You come with me, you're not necessary anymore. Of course. You as well. I had to refill this at least 1 more time before I finish it up. Just gonna use the dolly, of course. And we have all this granite to take off. Why granite? Well, because monsters cannot spawn here, so in granite brick, so it was kind of a spawn-proof area. Don't want any monsters inside my mine stuff. Well, it's done. I think into the net is money a place. I'm gonna use something that I wanted to do in the past, but I never actually did it. That was something that I would call the hollow earth. That is to query every block into the chunks and replace a single or maybe double, maybe triple layer of dirty or stony and live like that. That means that the earth will be hollow inside, empty, with just that much. And for some reason my base takes some time to chunk load. Have some nice vision for a time, then it just pop on. You have made the setup here with the drawers and pipes in the middle of it into this kind of formation here. So it's free to fill all the chests. So all I have to do is to place it here. And the material should start flowing. Should. Let's take a look here. It's done. Everything is gone. Let's go to the piping into these correct places. And anything that it don't have anywhere to go goes here, where we have the diamond, quartz, iridium, ruby, headcarnate, B. We have this black granite cobblestone. Yes, this marble cobblestone and marble. I have some spare barrels here. As you see, they are empty for now. So let's place it down here. Like granite cobblestone goes here, and marble cobblestone goes there, and marble here. So when I mine the next batch, I can just place it down here, and it's going to be okay. Let's go to the system, to the system, to the system, to the system, to the system. You can stay here. Even though I just fix it. Anyway, as you can see here, I have changed some stuff into my place here. I moved the CPU to here and make it only 3 tau and somewhat 4 by 3 by 4. Pass out the system here and made a way for my system to actually keep it on most of the time. It's just very low consuming. This is just the hard drives and the auto crafting here. All this system here is off. When I use it, I need to turn it on, and the usage skyrocket. More than double. So need to process this ruby so I can get some more dusty to electrolyze, get some chrome, because it's time to make that, to finally make that stuff there. That stuff there. Place it here, but I had a separator, spare macerator here to do that. These little dust from brass and all that stuff, make the recipes and stuff. And I move the laser for here, still not power, but this is probably, I think, the best way, but I kind of done with the applied energetics, so I don't think I won't use this much, just to have a place to stay. Oh, of course I need to later on manually transfer out this lapis lazuli and headstone to my main system. Alright, let's try to do that. I have teach this machine how to make the advanced machine casing. It is chrome, other control circuits, and the highly advanced machine block. That is chrome, titanium, and steel machine hull. As you can see, I have teach it everything. It was not easy to do that, but everything is here. So let's see if we can make it. But I don't need just one, no, or two. I need it 3 times the recipe, so to alpha. And it seems to be done. Yes, it is done. But my circuits, almost none left. Why I need that is because I need to upgrade the blast furnace to be able to smelt Kantal to make the Kantal coils. But to do that, need to get the blast furnace to this amount of heat. And I need to actually make it. I need 4 of these to make 1. So I need 4, so I need at least 16. Let's make a little extra, just to be sure. Now let's look at my blast furnace. Our reinforced casings is not enough. I am missing 300. That's why I made the casings. I just break it like this and place 1. Each one increased by 20, so I need actually 15. of those. So we need to do this recipe one more time. Correct. This is expensive. Last 4 of it. And now my blast furnace has all corners white. I call white. It's not white, it's some kind of gray, but I am not in 50 shades of gray. And aha! I have enough capacity. So go ahead and smelt it for me. I just need to wait an abysmal amount of time. 2 minutes for everyone, so this one here is more than half an hour. Alrighty. Everything has been cooked up and you now have 21 hot Kanto ingots. And here we have the vacuum freezer. Nothing too special about it. Just that it requires stainless steel. So, but to keep that power, we need something to hold that amount of power. So let's make a sensor. And also the vacuum freezer itself, don't we? Now I can come here and complete the structure. But before that, we need to actually grab some of this advanced casing here, because we need to complete the structure. I believe 6 pieces of it, because going to the bottom, into the top, and 1 on each side of it. Then let's go up here. And place the vacuum freezer here, and as you can see, it is completed. Except that we set the place to actually put the energy storage or accessory. Just do this. Noble, so it should be you. Okay, now let's grab our hazmat because it's a hot, so it's needed. It's gonna hurt me if I try to get with my bare hands on it. Let's grab one, just to show you. And every time I got one, I wanted it to be automatically exported to the vacuum freezer. Let's place it here. As you see, everything is here. And I have a whisking pot here to get it back. Now the Kanto gonna be melted. We cool it down to Kanto ingots. Now let's get the Kanto and make it wires. But we don't actually have Kanto wires here. But when I place it down into the machine, it's gonna need something else. But for that, I'm gonna use 4 pieces each time. That become Kanto heating coils. And with that, we can actually upgrade our blast furnace to have a little more heat. Because now that I have removed the advanced casings, it has dropped a lot. But if I have 4 of it and right click it, we can upgrade it. And now it's almost 3,000. Good enough to almost smelt nichrome. Wait. What? You serious? So what I needed for it? I require it to make the hot tungsten. And to make tungsten, I also require the vacuum freezer. This also require heat capacity of more than before. So let's make the nichrome. And here we go. 25 nichrome ingots, because to make it into coils, it's 5 instead of 4. And I had this for a long time, but I never actually show you. I have put the industrial electrolyzer here, with the waste regulator to auto smelt all my galena, tungstate, and bauxite, and also dark ashes. All I have to do is to actually let it go. But it's still not a complete system, because I still need to make a way to deal with the empty cells we got from here. For the knock these hydrogen cells here, making more power than is consumed to make the recipe. So in theory I could make a closed system if that was the case. But it's not always the case. You just have this compressed S cell. And now it's here. 5 nichrome heating coils. I can do the same thing and upgrade my blast furnace once more. Aha, now it has this huge amount of heat capacity. And I look at over all the recipes. Non-recipe require more than 300, so I can take all this advanced casings here and just place reinforced bonds. So all these advanced casings are now retired. You don't need to be here anymore. You can consider it your vacation, because later on, if I build the distillation tower, that I doubt so, because that display is getting to its end. I am very straight with you, because there isn't much else I want to show you. One of the biggest things was in my memory was the inventory simulator. That is actually just a tesseract. It's very advanced to build titanium, with the complete cable and the chassis, energy flow, and this is just energy flow, data orbs, and these require upthrust crystals and this processor that is made with platinum. And it was something very interesting that I covered into my last episode of the Awakening Nightmare Season 2. But this is not the case anymore, isn't? So it's just a little bit over. Well, now I have just one thing I'd like to show you with these coils, is that we can use it to actually upgrade our furnaces. This is one furnace, this is not one. I place one here and one here. And you see that they go kind of the same speed. But if I place one counter here, it's go a lot faster. Can you see? But this one is just meh. And I upgrade again with the nichrome. And when that happens, it becomes this fast. And because it is working faster, it's using less power. So if you want to upgrade all your furnaces, you can do that without the overclock. If you overclock it, it's gonna go even faster. But that's for now anyway. And you saw this in my inventory for a very long time, these mercury cells. This is to process that shadowlight we have on the end to get some iridium. So let's grab half a stack. I don't want to make it that much. And let's process it into my second industrial grinder, into the opposite side of it as well. So we have it here, and set up to for shadowlight, iridium, and mercury. It goes here, shadowlight, and mercury, and the magic will happen. And we're gonna get 3 purified copperite ore from each one, instead of just 2. And we're gonna get into vanilla with water, and with the sulfur we get more nickel. But I already get so much nickel from the iron alone. And here's for the future to make it go to the system to end up here actually. So let's give it a little try to see if it's working as it should. And here it is. It goes slowly heat up. And it's going to output into the pipe to the left side. That is one. Go here. I was in the first beginning place the responsibility here with the output to allow input, but for some reason small dusties and tiny dusties are getting here. I don't know why. Gregte machines should be able to ignore, to not accept that. So the dust is going to come here, to the side here, into this. Hopefully this filter gonna grab it and send again to this chest buffer to go with all the ores and get it processed. Let's see how much iridium we're gonna get from a single stack of copperite. Single stack of the place it can 3. So this is already going to be more than a stack. Let's continue away and just say that let's see how much we're gonna get from 99 copperite ores. Since it's 33 plus 3 times 99. 99999. And of course the mercury is coming from my head field. And yeah, no overclocker because this is consuming a lot of power and the system here is just in low power, low voltage. You've seen the power draining. It comes with territory. And to think in the future this is gonna be so easy to simply put on headstone upgrade here and it will be always hot. Let's see. It did not arrive here. That is not good. Why you don't arrive? Oh, did you arrive but already got the process head? It did arrive, he already got the process head because there was a space here. So let's keep that. Man, I have a backlog of dust here. Time of the truth. Iridium. We have 10 iridium dust. Nice. What to do to smelt it, then turn it into blades. And the place comes to make the intensive and the iridium alloy ingot. This is what we want. And this need to go into the compressor 20 to get the iridium reinforced to place it, so we can make all this new cool stuff here. Oh, what I normally gonna do is to make the industrial craft. What the? Where is it? Where is the mass fabricator? The mass fabricator require that. I require the energy upgrade. Let's make with the 8 laptop crystals and the reinforced. Ah, I see. Anyway, this was On God. See you again.